Hi, I'm Jeremy Crosby.
And I'm Nick Boucher. We're your hosts for the program that's all about your city, Talking Fitchburg.
Every weekday, we pull together the news, events, and information you need to stay on top of what's happening in the city of Fitchburg.
Find Talking Fitchburg on cable TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and our live stream on the web. Plus, you can find all our headlines and stories on Facebook, YouTube, and our video on demand service. This is your city.
Keep up with Talking Fitchburg and the issues affecting you and your neighbors.
Want to know what's happening in your city? Get Notify Me messages from the City of Fitchburg. Visit fitchburgwi.gov on your computer or mobile device and select the big Notify Me button on the left. Enter your email and/or phone number, whichever is best for you to get notifications. Scroll down the list and select all the topics you're interested in to receive email or text messages about. You'll be notified every time one of your topics is updated. Sign up for Notify Me, one more way to keep up with your Fitchburg government.
Call to order this meeting of the Fitchburg Public Safety and Human Services for April 22nd, held here at City Hall in the Jeannie Seelig Room. Tonight we have our full quorum, myself, Logan, and Donald here tonight. Public appearances for non-agenda items, we do not have any, so that will move us into our consent agenda, which includes the approval of minutes from April 9th and approval of routine licenses. Do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda? So moved by Donald. Any questions, corrections? None for me. Okay. So normally I would say, Logan, we look at the number of licenses. We'll take a look. Some new versus renewal, just to give you a sense of what's going on in the city. Okay. Thank you. All right. Okay. Then we'll call the vote. All in favor of the consent agenda signify by saying aye. 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 Opposed? Consent agenda passes. Next, it takes us to agenda item 4 alpha. Review of the following license application sound permits. Promega Annual Summer Picnic, recurring event. Promega 2800 Woods Hollow, Fitchburg, for Promega Annual Summer Picnic held at Research Park Drive, Prairie, between Woods Hollow Road and East Sherrill Parkway, Friday, June 10th, from 3 to 9 with amplified music. Do we have a motion to approve?
It was June 13th instead of the 10th, just so the record reflects.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Did I say the 10th?
But so moved.
Friday, June 13th. I'm sorry. I gotta get my glasses on here now. Sorry. Okay. Moved by Donald. We have Steve.
Nope, there's nobody here for this event. This is a reoccurring event.
Okay, all right.
And they are going to have wristbands for employees and family members over 21. They'll be obtaining no parking signs from Public Works for this out in the street for the parking. It's just a company picnic. It's invite. There's no sales for alcohol.
Okay, perfect. Again, we always ask as they get closer to the end that the music stops at 9 and not 9:15 or 9:30, which can sometimes happen. Okay. Any questions? Okay. All in favor of approving the Promega Annual Summer Picnic, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? It is approved. Next, we have another reoccurring event, United Cerebral Palsy Family Frolic, United Cerebral Palsy of Greater Dane County, 2801 Coho Street, Suite 100, Madison, for UCP Family Frolic to be held at McKee Farms Park, Fitchburg, on June 21st from 10:45 to 2:15 with amplified sound. Do we have a motion to approve? So moved. Moved by Logan. Is anyone, I don't believe anyone's here for this one either. Okay. So this is a reoccurring event that they've held, how many years now for this, and it's mostly during the day on a Saturday. So good time to have an event there, and they're aware that the park, other people will be in the park during that time also. Okay. All right. Any questions? And I'll call the vote. All in favor of the United Cerebral Palsy Family Picnic, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved. Next, we have for Charlie, Walk to End Epilepsy, a new event, Epilepsy Foundation of Wisconsin, 6666 Odana Road, room 108, Madison. To walk to end epilepsy, to be held at McKee Farms Park on Saturday, May 10th, from 7:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. with amplified sound. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Logan. I believe we have is Alicia here? Yes. Alicia, would you like to tell us about your event? How many people you're expecting? We'd like to.
Sure.
New
Yeah,
event.
you guys can hear me okay?
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah. So although the event is new to Fitchburg, we have held our walks for 40 plus years. It's just we've never held it at the McKee Farms Park. So that's why it's considered not new to us. So we're anticipating anywhere from, it's looking more like 100 to 150 participants. I mean, obviously that could change. I think our goal was closer to 200, but we're looking more at like the 1 to 150. And it's just a day for families to come together. It's, mostly about epilepsy awareness, support, community. It's obviously one of our bigger fundraising events for the year. And like I said, we've done it for years and years. This is just our first time in Fitchburg.
Well, thank you for deciding to have it in Fitchburg. Logan or Donald, any questions for Alicia?
None for me.
Okay, then we'll call the vote. All in favor of the walk to end epilepsy, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved, Alicia. Best of luck, and best of luck for good weather for your event also.
Yes, thank you very much. Have a nice evening.
You too. All right. Next, we have agenda item 4 for Delta, the Cruz Castillo graduation party event. Claudia Cruz Castillo, 2509 Renaissance Drive, Fitchburg, for graduation party to be held at Swan Creek Park Shelter on Saturday, May 17th, 2025, from 3 to 9:30 with amplified sound. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Donald. I believe is Claudia. There's Claudia. Okay. Donald, or Claudia, who is graduating? And what are they graduating?
I am. I'm graduating from the accounting program at Madison College.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Congratulations, Claudia. I'll see you on stage at Madison
Thank
College.
you. All right, see you there. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, the only thing I asked Claudia, like the sound, scheduled to end at 9:30. Don't let it creep over into 9:45 and 10. Be respectful for the neighborhood, and as always, I wish you have a wonderful event. And again, we are proud of all our graduates here in Fitchburg. Questions, Donald or Logan, on this?
None for me.
Okay. Claudia, mostly friends and family. You have just curious. We're nosy.
It's just friends and family mainly.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Trying to get an invite?
Of course.
Well, it depends on how you vote there. All right. I don't think there's any other discussion. I'll call the vote. All in favor of the Cruz Castillo graduation party, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
You are approved, Claudia, and best of luck. Congratulations on your graduation, and best to you in your professional career after. Hope you have a good day.
Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
All right, take care. Next, we have for Echo, the Randall graduation party. Sarah Randall, 2601 Chesapeake Drive, Fitchburg. For Randall graduation party to be held at Hegel Jamestown Park on Saturday, June 8th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. with amplified sound. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Donald. Is Sarah here? Is she on mine?
Doesn't look like she's here.
Okay. I've already talked to her about the event. She's my neighbor up the street. and ending at 5. It's, I don't really have much to add.
When is Randall graduating from, high school, college?
I believe I believe their son is graduating from high school.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but
Cool.
I think that's what it is. It could be her graduating from college too, an advanced degree. I'm not sure. But I don't have any concerns with this. Either of you? Okay. Call the vote. All in favor of the Randall graduation party signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? It is approved. You can send them the permit. Tracy?
Thank you.
All right. Next, we're going to move into our review of license applications. First one is 5 Alpha, a reoccurring great event. Consideration of application for special event permit, Kids Building, Wisconsin. 2625 Research Park, Fitchburg, Wisconsin. For Kids Building, Wisconsin, be held at McKee Farms Park on Friday, May 16th from 4 to 6, and Saturday, May 17th from 9 to 3 with amplified sound. We have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Moved by Logan. So we have Robert and Noel. Tell us about the event.
Kids Building, Wisconsin is it's our 11th year. It's a free event for the public to inspire a younger generation to the construction trades and the construction industry. We have over 60 plus exhibits, all hands-on, large construction equipment, cranes, games, fun, mascots, all that fun stuff. Last year, we set a record with attendance of 9,425 people attending. I looked at the pre-registrations this morning. We're at 6,700. So we are about 1,000 people ahead of where we were at this time last year, which is scary. Everybody has to register for the event, safety-wise, liability and stuff like that. Because it's such a large event at McKee Farms Park with very limited parking, we utilize a shuttle service. So basically, from Tri-North Builders, Gordon Flesch, here at City Hall, the old CDW building is all event parking. Okay. We have buses that run continuously. We check everybody in at the stops and then before they enter the event. Food trucks, the fire department and police department are always there with us. And yeah, it's a great event.
In the last few years, and I echo everything you're saying. I would encourage people.
The lumberjack show. I forgot about the lumberjack.
Everyone loves that. Yeah. I would encourage people to ride your bikes there. It's easier.
Yes.
Honestly, usually what I do. Okay. Donald, Logan, any questions? I would encourage you to go attend if you can.
Yeah.
This is really
Sounds great. Just the couple things that I had were things you just mentioned about parking and getting there. So all these different remote parking facilities, will folks know where to go?
Yes.
Okay, so is it kind of assigned in advance, or would somebody go to McKee Farms Park and then they come here and then they can keep going?
Well, we will have a big sign at McKee Farms Park for the people who didn't pre-register, but we're already pumping out that information over social media. It's on our website, and everybody who pre-registers will get an email 4 days before and the day before with the parking information also. So it's real easy. We've already contacted the businesses. They know we're going to use them, and then we have actually our branded tents where the bus stops are. So it's pretty simple.
Great. And then to Alder Herbst's point here, do you have any plans, or in the past has there been the bike parking utilized to this extent that you would need temporary bike racks or anything like that?
We talked about it we did do it a couple years ago.
We didn't do it last year, though.
No, and they weren't really utilized that much, so we didn't do it last year. There didn't seem to be an issue, besides what public bike racks are already there.
All right. It sounds like a great problem to have. So.
No, I noticed you have Carpenter's
yeah.
My family, I come from a family of carpenters. The genes skipped me, unfortunately. But
That's
my
awesome.
grandfather and my cousins had a building business, and great appreciation for carpenters.
Thanks for that. That's my day job. I'm the deputy political director for Wisconsin. So.
Okay, wonderful.
Were they from here?
No, they're from northern Wisconsin.
Okay.
All right, any more questions? Then we'll call the vote. All in favor of the consideration application for special event for Kids Building Wisconsin? Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you for holding this in Fitchburg.
Yes,
Absolutely, we really appreciate that.
Have a good one. Thank you for having us.
Next,
one.
Thank you.
thank you guys. Next we have 6 Alpha, review of the following license
You should have
applications.
the table, sir, if you wanted to. Are you good? Okay.
Come on up, Roger.
License applications for the Festa Italia, consideration application for sound permit for Festa Italiana, Italian Workmen's Club, 914 Regent Street, for Festa Italia to be held at McKee Farms Park on Saturday, May 31st, from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, June 1st, from 11 to 7 with amplified music. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Donald. We have my friend Dave Rizzo on.
Hello all.
Hello. There. A good Italian. So tell us about the event this year, and tell me if Father Dom is going to say Mass there.
Yes, he is. He is coming back again. I don't know if he's going to bring his mom, who's past the century mark. So that would kind of neat to see her again. It's, I was looking at your paperwork or your form online. It's hard to believe we've been there 23 years. It's, McKee has been a great home. People expect to find Festa there, and we're glad to be coming back. As you probably are aware, because many of you have been around for a little while, we cut back to 2 days versus what was our traditional 3 days. So we just do Saturday and Sunday versus the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It worked out great, and we're happy to be back. It's basically the same format. It's Italian music, it's Italian food, culture, sports, and fun. But it's not all Italian. We kind of let our hair down at night, and we've got, our bands will be coming in, starting playing around mid-afternoon on Saturday, and then continuing on through Sunday. What else can I tell you? We got a couple of new sponsors this year, which was nice. GP Movers. I don't know if you're familiar with them. They own the rental warehouse over on Post Road, east on Post Road. They're a company actually out of Tennessee, but their office is out of Middleton. So they'll be joining us this year, and there's a couple of others as well. And I guess I'm repeating myself, but we're just happy to be back.
My brother and his wife are particularly enthused to come. They just got back from 10 days in Italy themselves, so they're excited to be attending. And ask.
Well, actually, we got the Jimmies coming back this year. We haven't had them for, God, it was pre-COVID since we've had the Jimmies. They've been pretty much a fixture at Verona Hometown Days, but Verona moved their event to a week later, so they will not be in direct competition with us, which is great. Good for them, good for us. So they'll be doing that. We got a band called Rare Element. They're going to be playing on Saturday. We haven't had them before. Got a band called VO5. They're a funky disco band, great party band, and they'll be celebrating their 25th year. They're our feature band on Saturday night. And then we've also got our traditional Italian music as well. So it's a nice little bit for everybody.
VO5 is worth going just to see VO5. Okay. Questions? Okay. Now we'll call the vote on the consideration application for special event permit. Festa Italia, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That is approved. Next, we have 6 Bravo, approval of temporary Class B picnic license, beer and wine, and all temporary operator licenses for Festa Italia, with wine and beer served on Saturday, May 31st from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sunday, June 1st from 11 to 7 p.m. Temporary operators, David Rizzo, Vince Musa, Joseph Tripolin, and James DeLillo, okay. Do we have a motion to approve? Go ahead.
Sure, so moved.
Moved by Logan. You have, I'll always ask, what is your setup, for security when you have alcohol? How are you set up for that?
Yeah, we use a private security service in addition to Fitchburg Police Department presence around the clock. So there is overnight protection from, the name escapes me right now, but they're a local security firm that we've used for quite a few years. So they kind of watch over things overnight, and then they're basically on the gate, if you will, on the entrance gate, just making sure people are coming and going properly. But Fitchburg Police also have a presence as well.
Thank you, Dave. Donald, any questions on this? None for me. All right. Then we'll call the vote. All in favor of approval of the temporary Class B picnic license, beer and wine, and all temporary operator licenses for Festa Italia, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? It is approved, Dave. Thank you.
Do I come by to pick those up, or they get emailed, or what?
No,
Are there forms for me to pick?
You'll get an email through OpenGov that it's been approved, and you can just print it off of OpenGov. If you have any issues, just reach out to us and we can send it to you, okay?
Wonderful.
All right, thanks, David.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Okay. Next, we're on to the last page. 7 Alpha, review of the following license application, concerts at McKee, reoccurring event, consideration application for special event permit, concerts at McKee, Fitchburg Chamber Visitors and Business Bureau, 5500 East Shore Parkway, number 106, for concerts at McKee to be held at McKee Farms Park on Monday, June 16th, 2025, Monday, July 21st, 2025, and Monday, August 18th, 2025, from 3 to 9 with amplified sound. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to, so moved, yeah.
Moved by Logan. Angela, Megan, what would you like to, you want to say anything about this? It's been a great event, a great venue for Fitchburg, well attended, people look forward to this, so like to hear anything you'd want to add?
No, just thanks for having us. Again, the third Monday of June, July, and August. Concerts at McKee, we've got some good bands coming in. One from Milwaukee area, one from the Chicago area, and then a local Madison band. So to kind of shake it up for people, something new to see, and quite a few food carts coming back. And then we have our Lions Club that partners with us on the beer and wine. So looking forward to some summer fun soon.
I'll echo that. Donald, Logan, any questions for Angela and Megan?
Nope, none for me.
None. They'll call the vote. All in favor of consideration application for special event permit concerts at McKee, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
It is approved. Next, we have 7 Bravo, approval of temporary Class Class B picnic license, beer and wine, and all temporary operator licenses for concerts on the park. Same dates, temporary operators, Roger Tish and the suspicious character Sean Pfaff. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Donald. Any questions on this? We know both, Roger and Sean.
Absolutely. Yeah, just watch Sean as one of the operators with the beverage license.
Hopefully not drinking all the profits. Just kidding. All right, then we'll call the vote. All in favor of 7B temporary Class B picnic licenses, and temporary operator licenses, concerts at McKee signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That is approved. All right, thank you, Angela. Okay. All right, next. Thank you. Next we have 8 Alpha, review of following license applications. Agora Art Fair, recurring event, consideration application for special event permit. Agora Art Fair, Steve Leverance for Promega Corporation, Fitchburg Chamber Visitors Business Bureau, 5500 East Sherrill Parkway, Suite 110, for Agora Art Fair, Fitchburg, to be held at the Agora Center and Pavilion, 5500 East Sherrill Parkway, Fitchburg, on Saturday, August 16th, from 10 to 5 with amplified live music. We have a motion to approve. So moved. Moved by Logan. Steve, what would you like to tell us about that we might not know about the event?
Good evening, everybody. Well, we're kind of gonna rinse and repeat because we're not gonna mess with an event that works. So we're gonna have 100 artists in a variety of mediums. We'll have live music, 2 bands, 2 different bands on 2 different stages, so 4 bands total. We bring in a number of food carts and food options for everyone. We also will have kids activities, activities for adults, and we will have special performances, performance by Cycropia. They're going to be doing some aerial dance. And we always have the kites that fly over the event, and we have some other special things planned, which are still a little bit in the works, but I'll keep you updated on those things once they happen.
A little suspense is good.
A little suspense.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing too crazy, but definitely something that would enhance the event.
Sounds great, Steve. Donald, Logan, any questions?
Nope. Okay. My only thought is, I don't know if you have any plans to add any additional seating or tables around the food carts. This is an event that I've frequented the last couple of years and very much enjoy. The one thing that has been a little bit of a hiccup for me is finding a place to sit and enjoy my food. I don't know if there's room for it in all of the activity that you've got planned in such a small space. That would be my one request if possible.
Yeah, I don't know if we've just been having better food or better music or what, but I do know that the seating can become a premium. I'll take that into consideration. We'll see what we can do.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep.
Did we vote on that one? Okay. All right, then call the vote. All in favor of 8A, consideration application, special event permit, Agora Art Fair, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That is passed. Now we're on to 8 Bravo, approval of temporary Class B picnic license, beer and wine, and all temporary operator licenses at the Agora Art Fair. The temporary operators, Steve Leverance, Brandon Rounds, Megan Birken Holtzmeyer, and Christina Schmeek. Is that, am I close, Steve, on any of those? All right.
Megan Burkhartzmeyer and Krista Schmelk.
Yeah. Bergen Hartzmeyer, okay, thank you. I think I know everyone. Any questions for that one? Okay. We have a motion to approve. Yep, moved by Logan. Okay. All right, then we'll call the vote. All in favor of approval of temporary Class B picnic licenses, beer and wine, and temporary operators licenses, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Thank you, Steve. Looking forward to the event.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too. Next, we're on to our announcements. Our next meeting is May 13th, 2025. Is there a time? Do we know
No,
yet?
but that'll be the new start time.
That'll be the new early time.
So 6 p.m.
Okay. So guys, maybe just note that.
Unless there's a lot on the agenda, maybe earlier.
Okay. All right. That brings us to item 10, adjournment. We have a motion to adjourn. So moved. Moved by Donald. All in favor of adjournment signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned at 7:15.